Welcome to the Podcast de Philippe. And today we're going to take a deep dive into Google Career Dreamer. It's a new AI tool. It's designed to help you kind of figure out the whole job market thing. And we're going to be exploring what it is, how it uses Google's Gemini AI model to analyze your skills and suggest potential career paths. And we're going to discuss kind of the benefits and the limitations of this kind of technology. And just so everyone knows, this is currently only available in the US.
Yeah, that's an important point. But it offers a fascinating glimpse into the future of career planning. And I think one of the most intriguing aspects of Career Dreamer is its ability to create this thing called a career identity statement. So it takes all the information that you give it about your background, your skills, interests, and it distills that into a really concise summary of your professional profile. And this statement can be super valuable for your resume, your LinkedIn profile, or even just for clarifying your own career
So it's
goals.
not just about finding a job, it's about understanding your professional identity in a clearer way.
Exactly. It aims to go beyond those traditional job search platforms. It wants to be a tool for self-discovery and exploration, helping you connect the dots between your past experiences and your future aspirations.
Okay, so let's unpack this a little bit further. How does this whole process actually work? You mentioned the Gemini AI model. What role does that play?
So Gemini is like the engine behind Career Dreamer. It uses natural language processing to analyze all that information that you provide, identify patterns, extract those key insights. So imagine you've been working in customer service for years, but you're also really passionate about photography. Well, Gemini can analyze all of your experience, identify those transferable skills like communication, problem solving, and potentially suggest career paths that combine those skills with your interest in photography, like marketing or visual content creation.
That's really impressive. Sounds like it could be a game changer for people who are looking to switch careers or explore new fields. But how does it address the issue of personalization? I mean, can AI really understand all the nuances of individual career goals?
That's a great question. And that's where Career Dreamer has both strengths and limitations. On the one hand, the AI can quickly analyze these vast amounts of data and suggest career paths that you might not have even considered before. It can also help you identify any skills gaps you might have and point you toward training programs or resources that can help you fill those gaps.
So it's like having a personalized research assistant almost,
Yeah,
helping you navigate all the complexities of the job market.
precisely. However, it's really important to remember that AI, at its current stage at least, it can't fully grasp all those emotional and personal factors that often influence career decisions. So it might suggest paths based on data analysis, but it can't necessarily account for your passions, your values,
Yeah.
or those long-term aspirations.
That makes sense. So it's a tool that you would use in conjunction with, not in place of your own self-reflection. And maybe even guidance from a human career counselor.
Absolutely. It's all about finding the right balance between leveraging the insights that the AI can give you, but also maintaining your own agency and actually shaping that career path.
So let's talk about the practicalities of using Career Dreamer. What are the specific features that it offers to help users in their job search?
Well, one of the most helpful features is the assistance it provides with creating resumes and cover letters. Again, Gemini is a crucial part of this. It can take your career identity statement, tailor it to specific job descriptions, and generate these drafts that highlight your most relevant skills and experience.
So it's not just suggesting career paths, it's helping you take concrete steps toward actually applying for those jobs.
Exactly. It goes beyond just generating those generic templates. You can customize the content, add your personal touch, and make sure those documents really reflect your unique voice and qualifications.
That sounds incredibly useful, especially for someone who might struggle with writer's block or just be unsure how to best present themselves to potential employers.
It can definitely save you a ton of time and take some of the stress out of the application process for sure.
But, I mean, let's be realistic. Not everyone is comfortable with this idea of AI writing their resume or cover letter. Some people might worry about losing that personal touch or sounding too generic. What would you say to address those concerns?
I totally understand that hesitation. It's important to remember Career Dreamer's AI features are really meant to assist, not replace your own efforts. Think of it as a collaborative tool, not a robotic dictator. You are still in control of the content. And that final product.
So it's more like having a highly skilled editor who can give you some suggestions
Yeah.
and help you polish your materials.
Exactly. You can use those AI-generated drafts as a starting point and then revise and refine them to make them your own.
That's a great way to think about it. So we've covered how Career Dreamer uses AI to create that career identity statement, suggest potential paths, and help you craft those resumes and cover letters. I'm curious, are there other features or benefits it offers to help users navigate their career journey?
Well, one of the most interesting features is its ability to. It's able to connect you with relevant learning resources. So let's say Career Dreamer suggests a path in data analytics, but you don't really have any experience in programming languages, like Python, for example.
Yeah.
Well, the tool can actually point you towards some online courses or tutorials, maybe even like boot camps that can help you acquire those skills.
So it's not just about identifying what skills you need, it's about guiding you towards resources that can actually help you develop those skills.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like having a personalized career coach
Oh, that's cool.
who is constantly updating their knowledge of all the latest industry trends and educational opportunities.
That's fantastic. But with all this talk about AI and automation, it's hard not to think about the potential impact on the future of work. I mean, some people might be concerned that tools like Career Dreamer could lead to job displacement or make like human career counselors obsolete.
I think those are valid concerns, and it's super important that we address them. While AI is definitely transforming the workplace, I believe it's more about augmentation than replacement. So tools like Career Dreamer can handle those more repetitive tasks. The data analysis and the initial suggestions.
What the human element, that emotional intelligence, the ability to guide and support individuals through these complex career decisions, that's where human expertise remains invaluable, right?
Exactly. Think of it as a partnership. The AI can provide the data-driven insights, while the human counselors can provide that empathy and the nuanced understanding. And that personalized guidance that AI just can't replicate.
So finding that synergy between technology and human interaction.
Precisely. And that kind of brings us to a broader point about the skills that are really needed to thrive in this evolving job market. Technical skills are obviously crucial, but so are those soft skills like adaptability, critical thinking, and the ability to learn and evolve alongside technology.
Yet it's not just about learning how to code anymore. It's about learning how to learn, how to think critically, how to collaborate effectively with humans and machines.
Absolutely. And I think those are the skills that will ultimately set individuals apart in the future workplace. Now let's shift gears for a second and address something pretty crucial. Career Dreamer, for now at least, is only available in the US.
Right, and that raises some important questions about accessibility and equity. What are your thoughts on the implications of this limited availability?
I mean, it's a valid concern for sure. Restricting access to a tool like this that's potentially so transformative to just one country, it raises some issues of fairness, and it could end up exacerbating existing inequalities in the global job market.
Yeah, hopefully as the technology develops,
Okay.
Google will find ways to make Career Dreamer more accessible to a wider audience so that everyone, regardless of where they live, can actually benefit from its capabilities.
I completely agree. The goal should be to democratize access to these kinds of tools, empowering individuals all over the world to navigate their career paths more effectively.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here, from the technical workings of Career Dreamer to its potential impact on the future of work. But let's bring it back to the individual user for a moment. What's the one key takeaway that you want our listeners to remember about Google Career Dreamers?
Career Dreamer is a really powerful tool, but it's important to remember it is just a tool. It's not a magic solution, and it's not a replacement for your own efforts and your own judgment. So use it strategically, use it critically, and always remember you are the one in the driver's seat of your own career journey.
That's a great point. So to recap, Google Career Dreamer is an AI-powered tool designed to assist users in their job search and career exploration. It uses Google's Gemini model to analyze all that user input and generate insights, including that career identity statement, suggestions for potential career paths, and even help with creating resumes and cover letters.
Yeah, and while it offers some great benefits, like the speed, the ease of use, and the personalized recommendations, it's really crucial to remember its limitations. It's not a substitute for your own personal reflection or for getting professional guidance, and definitely not for continuous learning.
And of course, it's currently only available in the US,
Yeah.
which, as we talked about, raises those questions about accessibility and equity.
Absolutely. But overall, I think Career Dreamer offers a really fascinating glimpse into the future of career development, a future where AI plays a much bigger role in helping individuals kind of navigate all those complexities of the job market.
And as with any new technology, it's up to us to use it responsibly, ethically, and in a way that empowers us to make more informed decisions about our careers.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Now, before we wrap up, I wanted to touch on one more aspect of Career Dreamer, That I find particularly interesting. It's how Career Dreamer encourages users to kind of think beyond those traditional job titles and really consider the skills and interests that drive them. It's not just about fitting into a predefined box, it's about exploring all the diverse possibilities that are out there in the modern workforce.
So it's more about fostering like a growth mindset,
Yeah.
encouraging users to be more adaptable and open to new opportunities.
Exactly. Career Dreamer can be really powerful for that. It can help you break down those self-imposed limitations and expand your horizons. It can introduce you to paths you might have never even thought of and help you connect all those seemingly random experiences into a cohesive narrative.
Right, because I mean, the skills and knowledge that we acquire today
Yeah.
might be totally obsolete tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's super crucial to be adaptable, to constantly be learning and evolving.
And that's where these AI tools like Career Dreamer can really come in handy. They can help us stay ahead of the curve, identify those emerging trends, highlight the in-demand skills, and provide that personalized guidance to navigate this whole complex future of work.
It sounds like Career Dreamer isn't just a tool for finding a job. It's a tool for navigating the future of work itself.
That's a great way to put it. It's all about empowering individuals to take control of their careers, embrace that idea of lifelong learning, and be active participants in shaping their professional destinies.
Well, this has been a really fascinating deep dive into Google Career Dreamer. It's given us a lot to think about for sure, both in terms of the technology itself and its implications for the future of work. Any final thoughts you want to leave our listeners with?
Just remember, Career Dreamer is just one example of how AI is really transforming the way we approach our careers. As technology keeps evolving, we're going to see even more innovative tools and resources pop up. So the key is to stay informed, embrace all the possibilities, and use these advancements to our advantage.
Couldn't agree more. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. It's been a pleasure having you here.
The pleasure was all mine. Thanks for having me.
And to all our listeners out there, thanks for tuning into the Podcast de Philippe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. And with your support, we can get there today. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep dreaming big.